Hey guys, we're here with our Week 7 battle of the NPL going up against Pat and his Sin City Staraptors. Pat will definitely be down in the YouTube description below, so make sure you guys go check him out. He's an awesome battler, a really good Pokemon player, so make sure you guys definitely go check him out. But real quick, we will go over what Pat decided to bring to this match. He has Mega Alakazam, Tornadus-t, Sandslash, Jolteon, Salamence, and Kecleon. Looking at possible lead matchups, again, I don't really have a dedicated lead this match, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my rotom-mow, wanting to get some Volt Switch initiative. But he's going to lead off with his Sandslash. Now, I really do not want him to get up rocks because I have no hazard removal on this team. I could potentially have Defog Togekiss, but he doesn't know that. I don't. So I'm just going to click Leaf Storm, trying to prevent the Sandslash from hitting, getting off some rocks. But he's going to make a really good switch and go into his Kecleon. Kecleon is very naturally specially defensive, so it's going to take these for days. I'm going to go ahead and Volt Switch out, and I really don't want anything on my team to catch a knockoff besides this Togekiss, because its leftovers, why did I say it like that? Its leftovers are less important. So I'm going to go ahead and let him knock off my Togekiss's leftovers, and I'm just going to go ahead and fire off an Air Slash and see what I can hit. But he's going to make a really good switch and go straight into his Jolteon. Which is the one thing on his team that resists Air Slash. That was the one thing I really didn't want him to go into. We do get a crit on the Air Slash. It's not going to make a huge difference. I mean, it's still resisted. It won't make a very big difference. But I know he's just going to click Volt Switch, and I really don't want Togekiss to catch that, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch into my Rotom. He gets a crit back with the Volt Switch, and it does 8%. I guess that is what the Tornadus-t does. He's going to go into his Kecleon, and I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Volt Switch on my own, but he's actually just going to fake out me, get some prior damage off before. So I'm going to go ahead and try to Volt Switch out, and I can go into something that can kill this Kecleon. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight into my Togekiss, because I know he has knockoff, I know he has fake out, but he can have a lot of different other moves. So for what I've seen right now, Togekiss walls him, and he actually clicks Drain Punch, which will do absolutely nothing to acquire resistance like Togekiss. He's going to go ahead and switch out. I'm predicting him to go back into his Jolteon, so this turn I'm going to click Dazzling Gleam because it'll do more than the Air Slash will. So indeed we click off the Dazzling Gleam. It does about 40%. Another Dazzling Gleam will kill him, but another Electric type move will kill me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my rotom-mow just to take the predicted Electric type move, and he actually makes a really nice prediction, goes for the HP. I'm assuming HP Ice. And Rotom is going to be able to take a couple more of those because of the Assault Vest, and I can just fire off a Leaf Storm and do a lot of damage back to this Jolteon. So Jolteon's going to drop, but at the cost of pretty much our Rotom. He's going to go into his Kecleon after I drop the Jolteon. I'm assuming he just wants to get a Fake Out. But I know that I can live one Fake Out because I did earlier. And what I can do is I can just kill this thing off with, or I won't be able to kill it, but I can get some initiative with the Volt Switch. But he actually reveals his fourth leaf to be Shadow Sneak, which is fine because that's going to be able to kill off my Rotom. But right here what I can do is I can go into my Sneasel and I can just freely click Knockoff. Nothing on his team really appreciates it. He gets a crit on the Shadow Sneak, which isn't going to make a huge difference either. So I just knock off the Kecleon. It's going to be able to kill him. We find out that he was Assault Vest, which is why he was taking Rotom's hits so well. This turn he's going to go into his Tornadus, and Sneasel's a pretty big win condition for me, so I do not want to lose this thing early. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Togekiss, because Togekiss isn't doing much for the rest of the match, and I'm going to go ahead and sack it off. He goes for a Hurricane, reveals that he is Life Orb. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam on the off chance he switches out or he misses Hurricane. You never know. I didn't really want to click Boost because, again, Togekiss wasn't helping me this match. But what I can do is I can go straight back into my Sneasel, and I can just click Icicle Crash, and it's going to do a ton of damage to whatever wants to come in, or it'll be able to kill off the Tornadus. He gets to pick. Oh, excuse me, guys. But after I kill off the Tornadus, he goes into the Alakazam. Obviously, Sneasel, I still need it, so I'm going to go into my my Alakazam wall, which is my Jirachi, and he decides to click Dazzling Gleam, which is great because we take that like a champ. Now, this next turn is where I think I mess up a little bit. What I try to do is I try to T-Wave this Alakazam, slow it down, but he's very wise and he sets up a Substitute. So obviously Thunderwave isn't going to do anything to a Substitute. What I should have done is really just set up my rocks right there. Believe me, it would have made a difference. You guys will see later. But he's going to go for a Shadow Ball, and he actually gets the Spadef drop, so which means my T-Ball will break the sub, but the next Shadow Ball will be able to kill me. even after the K-Sid berry. So I'm just going to click substitute, or I'm going to click T-Bolt again in case he wanted to sub again, which is indeed what he does. But at this point, I'm really just going to sack off Rachi. It's not going to do much the rest of this match, and I really need a clean switch into Sneasel. So Alakazam's at 50%. At this point, an Icicle Crush will kill it. So I can click Icicle Crush and do a ton of damage to whatever wants to come in. He decides it's going to be his Sand Slash. He's going to take a lot of damage from this Icicle Crash off a crit. That crit would not matter because Icicle Crash was going to be 2 KO anyways. So obviously I'm Scarfed. I'm just going to click Icicle Crash again. I'm in a pretty good position to just clean up this game with Sneasel. Nothing on his team can take an Icicle Crash very effectively. Right here he goes into his Salamence, and the thought of Yachi Berry crossed my mind, but I was like, nah, he doesn't have Yachi Berry. He's like a D-Dance setup mon or something crazy like that. But he is Yachi Berry. He's able to live the Icicle Crash and kill me off with a Dragon Claw, and he's Moxie, which means there's not much I can do at this point. I'm going to go into my Chandelure. He's going to have EQ. He beat Crazy to not. It's going to be able to kill off my Chandelure. I'm going to go into my Hydreigon. He's going to be able to kill me off with a Dragon Claw. So, we are going to actually lose this match 2-0. A very good I'm trying to mix match and game. A very good game to Pat. Yachi Berry Salamence was clutch. It crossed my mind when he brought up the Salamence, but I'm like, there's no way he's going for it. So what it really should have done is A, set up rocks with Jirachi on that turn previously, or B, I could have just sacked off Shandy on this turn, gone back into Sneasel, then started clicking Icicle Crash. Actually, no, I really should have just set up the rocks, because that would have made a difference. I mean, unless yeah. So again, I think the only way I would have won is if I set up rocks on that Alakazam sub. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this battle. Next week, who do we play? I think we play the Columbus Carnivines, who have had a pretty rough week or season so far. So, but that's no reason to underestimate Nerdy in his Columbus Carnivines. I definitely got to prep well. I got to prepare for things like Yachi Berry Salamence. So, lesson learned: get up your rocks. But anyways, guys. That is going to be it for this battle. Real quick, again, Pat will be in the description below, and I want to give a huge shout out to Jazz, who made our awesome Reno Regis logo that you guys see in every team builder and every NPL battle video that we have. So, that is going to be it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Later.